Earlier, I show you how you can add image from just bringing from outside in, but I want to show you this time using tools. Okay, so there are these small icons are all called as tool, and these are toolbar. And I'm going to use some of them. We already explored some of them already, but let me explain about these two. The top one is called rectangular frame tool. Bottom one is called the rectangular tool. The difference between two is top one is there for a image, for an image. Bottom one is as just a box. Okay, so there are, when you're holding it, there is additional thing. You can create the circle thing or polygon, multiple different polygon. You can create it, but let me stick with this rectangular one so that we can play with it. Okay, the same thing when you click and holding it, you see different options. But let's create the space on this rectangular, okay? Now, the difference is now I'm going to use this one because I want to know, I know that exactly what I want to do in here. Like this one, I want to have image goes on the bottom, the spread 2 pages long. If you know about exact size and exact location, maybe this is good. Yeah, looking at the proportion wise, if you know about it, you just create a box using that one. And it's just still selected, right? That's still selected. I just created that one is still highlighted. Then goes to file and having place. Okay, now somehow all weird happening on my computer. And on that same folder, I saved the image as a code as horizon and hit open. It goes in full size. That's original image size. It's not that great, humongous image, but that actually fill in within the box. Has, even though there's some empty space there, I can adjust it later. This is how you can add image using this tool, okay? Or another one, I just want to get deleted this one. Let's create another one or show you another way doing it. Once I made a box, you can click outside, deselect, click outside. This is the tool. I just did select that click by clicking outside. Now bringing file, place, and the same image horizon, hit open. See my mouse is waiting and click the box. It fills in. The difference between that is once you before you place it, if you click that box, it was just whatever you bring in goes in there. And when you click outside and bring in that one as individually, when you double click though, it is going to be different, but click it and hit open, it comes outside. So what if you have a multiple of those boxes and you want to choose which box can go in what picture, maybe having all together into one this way instead of having selecting it, right? That's easier. That's how you do it. But I want to spread that image to this box. How? It's easy. From here, right click. You can actually basically, you already learned how to do it. Just double click on the image or click the donut and making it this bigger, smaller. Why not? You can do that. But more than that, what I want to do is automatic way. So click the box, right click, and here the fitting. There is a fill frame proportionally. Click that one. It stretches automatically, and that fills completely of the box. And when I click the center, see what happened is the image is much larger than the placeholder for the image, placeholder for this box, right? So that way, once I click the inside the donut, making that image itself is selected, not the box of the image, and bring it down. So I can modify after I place it in and extend it, stretch it. Once you are happy, click outside. So that's how you can place the image in using this tool, rectangle frame tool. Another one, since I'm starting, let me explain this rectangle tool, okay? I clicked outside, deselected, click the rectangle tool, and I'm going to add the rectangular tool that covers multiple columns. So I want to have it here about this much. That's my rectangular tool. as of now, I have no color filling in, no color boundary. But if I want to add the color of this one filling in color with maybe this sky color or maybe this ocean color, that how you do is using that little tiny color picker thing, eyedropper tool. So click that one. Before you do, I believe you have to changing it from here to selection. The difference is here. When I click the bottom one, it's filling in goes up. Then whatever I pick the color, we're filling in the upper one. If I click the border, and whatever I fill in, the bringing in, well, I believe the filling in this stroke color. Let's try. If not, maybe I was wrong. See, when I clicked on it, the filling in the color that I picked is filling in this, the outside the border. What it means is when I clicked on this one, preview, click outside, let's see, set the border, now get the color of the blue because I got that one, right? So not that one. Let's go back here, not this one. I want to have this clear color filling in using that blue color. So making this one go in front of this border, and then using the eyedropper tool and click the color that I'm going to use. Oh, I didn't select the box. You have to, hold on, you have to select the box to fill in first, right? So that one, I don't liking it. I want to get rid of that color. You can click on it and make it apply none. Now it is gone, right? And then again, this box that I'm going to add color, I have to, inside is empty. So even though you click the inside, this is empty box, nothing in there. It's not really clicking. You have to click the border precisely. And not that border I'm going to filling in. The filling in color using that eyedropper and click the color that fills in the inside, that fills in inside, right? So that's how you can add image the box. And then you can add a text like that. Why not? Go back in here. When I add a text, I don't want to hurt this one, so I need to lock it, right? Go to the layers and make it this one, and this rectangular one, lock it. Now it is locked there. This time using text box, I want to have maybe about this much inside, having write a lot of the information there. You can add more and click outside. So that's there. Click outside one more time, making this text box, and I want to have maybe some title. It's totally up to you. What kind of design you want to have it. Want to make it this bigger? Control A or select all, making the font large. Too big. But this is how you can play with it. That's how I have done with 2 pages. Let's see. If I go back to preview or presentation, let's presentation, my computer is kind of wiki, but that's page 1, there's page 2 and 3. You can play with it, and you can add additional type additional text folder in here. I want to escape ESC key on my keyboard.